Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave Blezard for KiSS 92.5 and KiSS925.com. And look at who is sitting here beside me, the man. Listen, I got a bit of an introduction for you. Now tell me if this makes sense. You're a rapper, a Grammy Award-winning rapper, an actor, a guy who sold over 25 million albums in North America. And to steal a line from Jay-Z, you're not just a businessman, but you're a businessman.
Yeah.
Nelly, right here. Look at that. How you doing, man?
I appreciate that. You did that good, man. You did that good.
Kind of my job.
I need to borrow that.
I'll voice it when you play your concert. Tonight at the Cool House. Welcome back to Toronto.
Thanks, man.
So pumped up for the show tonight?
Yeah, it's good. It's good, man. You know, every time I get a chance to come up here, it's always something. It's great.
Well, I know what a show is like when you see Nelly up on stage. I know the energy that you bring. But for somebody who's going to the show for the very first time, how can you sum up quickly what a Nelly show is like?
Just a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, we try to come out. Definitely try to participate with the crowd as much as possible, interact with that, and we kind of feed off of that. You know, we feed off of that. The hyper they get, the hyper we get, and the more we try to take it to another level and things of that nature. You know, even though tonight, you know, we're playing more of an intimate setting, so to speak. So, you know, it's not a lot of lights, camera, action. You know, it's more of us up close and personal. But a lot of times those are the best shows. So, you know, we're just looking forward just connecting with the people.
I think those are some of the most fun shows, especially to see you live, because it's quality over quantity.
Right,
you know what I mean? You get a better interaction with people up nice and close.
And you're right there.
Yeah, and you feel the energy right from them, right from the floor, right?
Exactly.
Well, perfect. I know you had a couple of shows scheduled for Japan early in April, and they've had to be canceled. Thoughts on that, and any plans for the future for Japan?
Well, you know, definitely. First of all, you know, you send as many blessings as you can out to the family and everybody over in Japan that is going through this tragedy. You know, every time something like this happens in any part of the world, you know, your heart goes out and you feel it. We all feel it all over the world, because regardless of what you say, we're all still one. You know, so, you know, the things that they're going through right now, we just didn't feel that it would be right to go over there in that form of capacity, to be kind of, in a sense, taking from a place that needs to be given right now.
So you felt it was almost a little bit of it, almost disrespectful, not to use the word in that kind of sense, but
it was. It totally was. I mean, I felt that it would be totally disrespectful for me to be over there kind of taking from a place that needed as much as they can get right now.
You know, would that have been your first trip to Japan? It wouldn't have, right?
No.
So talk a little bit about the Japanese people.
Oh my goodness!
How when you heard about
fans?
The tragedy,
let me tell you something. First of all, Japan is one of Nelly's biggest supporters, period. Period. They may not be able to speak the language.
And Canada.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, come on now.
But they may not be able to speak the language, but they've seen them damn Nelly songs.
Amazing, isn't it?
And I tell you that, and the hospitality, the respect level, just the knowledge of the culture upon which they have for not understanding the language is amazing.
Now, you're an incredibly charitable guy, and it's one of the things I've always admired about your career is that you've done an incredible job at helping those less fortunate. And you're not the kind of guy who sends out a press release every time you do something.
No.
You know, every time you show up to an event, you're not the kind of guy that needs the cameras to follow along. Have you thought about anything for raising funds for Japan? There's a lot of acts that have gotten together to try to put together a CD and some digital downloads and stuff like that. Have you thought about doing anything like that?
We're definitely talking about how we can help as much as possible, and things are going on right now. I'm talking to a few other artists, and we're trying to get some things going on, and we actually talked about possibly doing almost like a relief mixtape.
Oh, no kidding. Nice.
Sort of type of feel. You know, something from the hip hop community, since mixtapes are huge, you know, and possibly trying to set up something to where those funds from the mixtape, you know, and instead of always trying to pay the publishing companies and things like that, you know, let's give everything to the people. You know what I'm saying?
That's a beautiful thing.
So we're trying to work it out, and we got a few artists that's lined up that thought it would be a great thing. So we're trying to work it out.
The album sitting right beside you. Pass me that album here. I want to talk to you about Nelly 5.0.
Yeah.
You have got a song on here. You've got track number 2, Long Gone, features Chris Brown. Guys all over the news right now. I got to ask you, you're an elder statesman in the game. You know, you've been around for a while. Does a guy like this, when you see all the trouble that he's having right now, and the thing, the Rihanna deal just not going away, and then the Good Morning America fiasco, do you have advice for a guy? Or has he asked you for advice?
Chris Brown is a very, very good friend of mine. And the thing is that it is rough on him. It is rough when you feel like you've done all that you can do, and the person who you've done it to has forgiven you, but yet other people won't let it go. It's a rough type of scenario.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and then to be that young and to have that type of pressure, he doesn't always act the way I'm in my 30s and I don't always act as I should. So I can imagine what a kid that's 21, 22, when he gets to that point, and you know, when you committed something where you were still a teenager and people won't let it go, but the person that you were in a conflict with has let it go.
So then, do you have advice for him? I don't know, like how to deal with this kind of thing?
Well, the only thing he can do, what I would say is that, yo, it's life. It's life. And unfortunately, this is something in your life that you're going to have to deal with for the rest of your life. So there's no need in getting pissed off about it. Yeah. You just got to deal with it. I mean, it's a mistake that you made, and unfortunately, some people in this world won't let you forget it, which is cool. Don't complain about it. Don't whine about it. Just do what you got to do to get through it. That's all.